Hello, collective. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. I must say, this is going to be as real as I'm going to get. hmm And the reason why it's going to be like this is because there's somebody, been doing it for a while, but I'm doing this for when God guides me to go and say, go online, give a message, I deliver. Okay. But there's somebody who's been blocking me for a while from people from seeing the video, which is somebody here who's very materialistic. All they're thinking about is the ching. I'm not in no competition with nobody. I'm here to deliver a message. Okay? And they're blocking from other people who needed to see the message by either reporting something I said in the line because they didn't agree with what I said. But they ain't stopping me. Even if even if it's 10 people that see this video and press a like, I appreciate that. Okay. Even the ones that do, big up. Okay. Right now, somebody's in separation with somebody that's needing the courage and the strength. This could be somebody here who's could be going through some ill health. Could even be very depressed. Could even be a Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's no longer waiting though. Okay, it could be a third party situation going on for somebody here. Somebody could have definitely been given to two. Now, what's taking place is the Knight of Swords, who's very aggressive, where you can come in sometimes. You know what I mean? You might tell you the truth. It's how we say it. Subconsciously, you could even be yourself that you got some truth that you need to speak, and it's going to be cutting somebody here because you could be dealing with a page of wands. Somebody here who could be quite young, immature, okay, that you could be in separation with. Could be a Leo, but some news is going to be coming in. But it's coming in very slow. But you got to be careful, because especially if it's people that surround you here, collective, okay? There could be some form of deception going on. Someone's trying to manifest a job, but there's somebody around them that can't be trusted. They're manipulating the situation. Okay, could even be a mother figure who's or a baby mama who feels like she's not completed some form of cycle, but something's not working. Okay, the manipulation is not working. Something could have even been returned to sender for somebody. Tell me about this Four of Swords here. Yeah, somebody here, that's their wish. Somebody could be in separation, but they wish to actually eat alone. Okay, if somebody's not actually bringing something to the table, okay, this person could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, willing to eat alone. Okay, because for some of you, it's definitely a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, that you could be in separation with, male or female. But somebody here is going through something here right now, because in the past there was somebody did have some form of courage or strength, but they could have gave into some form of temptation and it caused a tower moment. Okay, it could be a Leo, Scorpio. Okay, somebody here is going through a really tough time, but it's going to either make them or it's going to break them. Okay, this could already taking place now, or is yet to come, because somebody here is going to get divorced and wants to start a new relationship here in the past. Could have been a King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah, but somebody was juggling. Subconsciously, you knew this when the news came in quickly here from this air sign. Okay? You already knew that somebody was juggling here, going back and forth. Should they? Somebody was trying to get balance in their life. Mm. Yeah, because somebody's no longer got options. Because they made a choice. Okay? They had to make a decision because somebody was having conflict regarding this. Mm. So they no longer got options because with the page of wands, somebody did make a choice because somebody was in so much conflict and somebody wasn't prepared to go and say, own it. Okay? Even though they know they was in the wrong, somebody wasn't prepared to go and say, admit when they was wrong. Now, somebody could be getting their wish who's been very patient here. Okay? They made a decision here. Could be a Sagittarius. Okay? Someone made a choice here and they are getting their wish. Somebody could be healing or healing from a situation and wishing on a star. Yeah, because there's this Queen of Swords around here. Somebody here is feeling left out in the cold and feel like they're carrying a burden. But this is somebody here that could have been getting involved, a third party that was involved in your relationship that somebody's now left behind. Because there's been a lot of conflict. This could have been going on even in the working environment. Somebody was having a lot of conflict, could have been in competition. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but some of you need to go within or a Scorpio because somebody here is going through a major change, okay? A major transformation. Someone definitely walking away from people and things that no longer serve them because someone's going to get cut off here. Okay, somebody's actually cutting somebody off. Let's see what lies beneath this because it seems like, ooh, first card that flipped out here, divorce. Someone's definitely going for divorce. They wish to be by themselves. They are protected. They are getting their wish. There was a lot of conflict going on. They couldn't agree. Somebody was in denial regarding somebody at one point that was juggling, but now they got no option because in the past there was some anger management going on that caused this divorce. Okay, could be from a Leo. Okay, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But somebody's setting the record straight. Subconsciously, you know this. Okay, when the news comes in regarding some juggling that was going on, and that somebody's no longer juggling, or they got no longer got options, or they're no longer delusioned. Okay, because something's going to be destroyed, shattered, broken, because somebody effed up. And the bad news could be that somebody here is now having conflict regarding this. Somebody definitely needs to check yourself, okay? I don't feel say just check yourself as in just your medical health. I feel like you need to check your attitude. Somebody needs to hear because somebody knowingly knows they effed up. So check yourself, okay? This was somebody who was very envious of you here, collective. ¿Cómo sé? Very envious of you. Somebody didn't want you to see you doing better than them. Tell me more. Tell me more. What other message for the collective do they need to know? Well, there's definitely resistance. You got a secret admirer that could be suppressing their feelings because they could be coming across a bit timid, okay? But they might have anger management problems, you know what I mean? Because, although it says the quiet ones are the worst, okay? Because in the past, it was exhaustion here, just depleting your energy. There was a lot of draining, emotional vampire, okay? And it caused a tower moment. So, because you wanted to start something new. So you subconsciously know this. You're gonna have to set some boundaries with this person, okay? That was juggling you and had options in the past. You're no longer delusional about that, okay? You're drawing the line in the sand now. Enough's enough, okay? Somebody was living some fantasy, okay? Play it out. You always wanted to know what it's like. Now you found out. You know, after you found out your fantasy, there's going to be drama. Okay? Now everything's shattered. Everything's messed up for your fantasy. You should have kept it in your head. But then again, where the head goes, the body will follow. You should have deleted that one. Because someone was daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. But now it's going to be finality here. Okay? It's farewell, leave behind. You're going to get closure. This is the factor of something you already knew. That's why it started off with divorce. You know what I mean? That's what somebody's wishes. Somebody wishes to get a divorce. Somebody's had enough. Now there's silence. Okay? Frozen. No words. Stonewall. Because somebody's healing, releasing, and cleansing right now. Okay? So they ain't got no time to talk. Okay? The person's going within to seek healing because somebody might have been obsessive or very infatuated. Okay? Definitely adoration, but there's also some form of addiction going on. All right? That's causing some form of confusion, delusion, underneath the influence, partying too hard, overindulging. And somebody got caught. Let's see, eh? But now you're not speaking. Okay? You're not talking to one another. Remember, you need to check yourself before somebody wrecks themselves. All the message for the collective. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's say. Yeah, it cuts both ways. Okay? Good and bad aspects. There's mixed blessings. There's also division here between you as well. So it's like two wrongs don't make a right. Okay? For somebody here, though, somebody was self-righteous. Okay? This was somebody who acts spiritually superior, condescending, and very preachy. But subconsciously, you know this person was toxic. Okay? That drains you, that you had to set boundaries with. You know what I mean? Because you was in a destructive relationship, and you knew subconsciously it would be a destructive relationship because there's been manipulation going on. Somebody was gaslighting. Ooh, somebody's trying to set the record straight, you know what I mean? Because somebody was making out as if it was them and it was the opposite person. So you made it final. You said farewell. You're leaving behind everything to escape. Okay? Love is emotional escape for you. So be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons here. And some of you could have realized that, nah, I wasn't in for the right reasons. So you decided to walk away because you found out somebody was too controlling. Okay? Somebody needs to be right all the time. Possessive, jealous lover. You couldn't handle it because it's like, say, you couldn't talk to somebody because they get jealous, you know what I mean? It's like, say, you don't know if you wanted to go and look up, look around, or look down because it's like, say, no matter where you look, they're watching what you're looking at. So it's like, say, and they showing their insecureness coming out strongly for somebody. Okay? Somebody needs to say they're projecting on the person to say that you're making me jealous or you're doing. No, self-love first. Okay, if you're all right with yourself, you'll be all right what's going on around you. If you're not all right with yourself, that's why everything's no affecting you. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Oh, hell no. Let's see, eh? Because it cuts both ways. Someone was very self-righteous. He was very toxic. And somebody wants to escape and walk away. Okay? Some of you are getting a divorce. He's not emotionally unavailable. He's just not into you like that. That's for somebody. So even though you might say, no, it's not. He just wasn't into you. I know, ouch, but the quicker you stop romanticizing his ghosting as mystery, the faster you'll attract someone who actually shows up for you emotionally and on time. Please. Listen, this is 2026. Out with the old, in with the new. Love should feel like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. You're not a detective. You're not a puzzle master. If it takes that much decoding to figure out if they like you, spoiler, they don't. And like you said, he's not emotionally unavailable. He's just not into you like that. And that could be somebody that somebody could have a crush on or like or would have thought, say, well, but we're married. I thought, no, it doesn't always go like that. Nope, 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 nope. Sometimes they feel more for a stranger than they do for you. You're not their healing journey. You're just their unpaid pit stop, collective. You should show up with love. No, sorry. You showed up with love, snacks, and growth potential. They showed up with trauma and no gas. Let them find a mechanic, not another moose. Which is, listen, they are draining your energy. You're giving your energy away, right? God gave everybody 100%. Okay. Every time you reach out trying to help them, okay, male or female, friend or family, their percentage gets higher and yours gets lower. And you wonder why you're drained, you're tired, and you got nothing for yourself. You've got to give to yourself. It's like in the plane. You got to put the mask on yourself before you put it on anybody else. Especially when they're destructive and manipulative and gaslighting you. Definitely need to set boundaries. You didn't misread the vibe. They're just not vibing back. This is somebody that you like but don't like you as much as you like them. The relationship's off balance. There's no equal give and take. Don't confuse a smile, a like, or a casual. They for destiny. The vibe was nice, but it wasn't mutual. Save your sparkle for someone who's actually glows back. I know this happens a lot because I think it starts from teenagers when they see an idol, and I think it starts from this fantasy from young, or a neighbor, or brother's friends, or sister's friend. It's like they get a crush from young, but it's not recitative. It's not going both ways. It's just one way. And somebody's in that position here where somebody finally is going to walk away. If it feels like a game, it's because it is. You're not confused, you're being played. If someone keeps switching up the rules, flip the board and walk away. You're nobody's pawn, baby. Come on, say. The whole point is take your power back. You've been making them feel good, but you've not been feeling good, and they've not gone out their way to make you feel good. So you need to take it back. It's yours. If they only apologize after you threaten to leave, it's not growth, it's desperation. So when you do decide to leave and they start saying, they want to apologize, it's only because you woke up and they want to put you back to sleep. Real accountability doesn't need ultimatum. If I'm sorry only arrives after you pack a metaphorical bag, it's manipulation, not maturity. So I don't know. For somebody who's going to end up shattered and broken, somebody's going to have to make a choice. It's either them or you. Because, like I said, all got 100%. Okay? Somebody here is not feeling good about themselves and giving away their power. Let's see what they want to tell you. And remember, they've been gaslighting you for a while. Sometimes they tell you what you want to hear. Okay, doesn't mean it's true, because that's what you made up you want to hear. So they tell you what you want to hear because they know to tell you the truth. The bubble would burst and you walk away. And that's what some of you are going to end up doing. People don't believe in me. That person don't believe in themselves. Okay? Because how can somebody believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? You don't need somebody to believe in you. As long as you believe, that should be enough. Someone saying, I am the man. He probably was in the past. Probably was. Someone saying, I'm stuck in the vision of us together. Keep it there. It's a vision. It's a start for somebody. Seeing it, sometimes it actually then make some action. Saying, why do I feel so lost? There's some part of you or some part of this person when they're saying, why do I feel so lost? There's a part of you that needs to be filled. There's a space, there's a void. And somebody hasn't looked at that for a very long time, or if at all, that they don't even know themselves. But they're clinging and saying, I can't let go of you. That's, oh yeah, because you're feeding them. They're getting a lot of energy from you. And then even saying, I wish I could be a different person. They can't even help themselves. Okay? Until they can, they're no use to you. Because they're saying, I can't promise you anything. Collective, I'm not going to sing to the choir. Okay? You know, that you know, that you know. Any other message? Message from Spirit wants to tell you? What does collective need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Making it the last reading now because I'm actually exhausted. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you'll never doubt yourself again. That's what it's about. Okay? Love yourself first. Okay? Stop doubting yourself. Put yourself first. Okay? Do for yourself that you're so eager to do for somebody else. What other message here for the collective? Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion here. That's what I'm saying. So much diluting your energy. You're giving it away. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Take some me time. Okay? You're doing too much. It's meant to, if it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow. Let it be. And let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Because some of you, it seems like you're doing the chasing when you meant to need to do some waiting. You know what I mean? Because these are all letting you know, okay? It's about self-love. Look about yourself, all right? At the bottom of the deck, for all of you are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Okay? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And these will help you to actually help somebody else. Okay? Without hands on, without being in the face. Just say these words, okay? To yourself to start loving yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I send you love and light. And if this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. Okay? I'm thinking of also, yeah, before I forget, that I'm gonna start doing a blog. I like writing and I like doing the cards. but I also like hearing messages from spirit on in a broader sense. So I'm going to, when I set it up, I will put my link at the bottom of the video. And for all those who want to donate, the link is below. Okay. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste. Oh, and there's also a link there for my granddaughter as well. So if those who are interested and local to her, your nails can be done. Thank you. Namaste.